So I'm going to go ahead. Are we recording? Great. Thanks, Carl. I'm going to call to order the Garrison Board of Education special meeting Thursday, December 10th, 2020. Dusty, would you call the roll for us, please?
Jocelyn Apicello.
Oh, I forgot
Here.
to win.
Gilbert.
Here.
James Hoke.
Here.
Madeline Julian.
Here.
Courtney McCarthy. Here. Matthew Spicer.
Excused?
Sarah Tormey.
Here. Okay, thank you. I will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Give me just a second. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. We now move on to accept agenda changes. First, I'll read the recommended action, correct, Dusty? And then or should we ask for changes first?
You can read the recommended action just because we did have some last minute changes. You might want to say as amended.
Okay. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Garrison Union Free School District hereby accepts the agenda as amended. Did anyone have any questions? Let me have a motion, please. Sorry.
So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did anyone have any questions, thoughts, concerns, additional changes? Okay. We'll move on to a roll call vote, please.
Jocelyn Apicello.
Aye.
David Gelber.
Aye.
James Hoke.
Aye.
Madeline Julian.
Aye.
Courtney McCarthy. Aye. Sarah Tormey.
Thank you. Okay. Next, we move on to personnel items. Administrative appointment, probationary school business administrator. I'm going to start by reading the recommended action. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Garrison Union Free School District, upon the recommendation of Carl L. Albano, Superintendent, hereby appoints Joseph Jimick to a 4-year probationary appointment as School Business Administrator in the tenure area of School Business Administrator, beginning February 1st, 2021, and ending January 31st, 2025, at an annual salary of $150,000 for the 2020-2021 school year, prorated. And be it further resolved that the board appoints Joseph Jimick as school district tax collector effective February 1st, 2021 through the organizational meeting of July 2021. And be it further resolved that the board authorizes the superintendent to execute the terms and conditions of employment agreement dated December 10th, 2020 for Joseph Jimick as presented to the board at this meeting. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Seconded.
Thank you. Carl, before I'd like to start by first of all saying I'm excited about this, although I am sad to see Sue go. And then I wanted to see if you or perhaps the chair of our finance committee, James, wish to say a few words before we move to a roll call vote.
Sure, I just would turn it over to Carl. As chair of the finance committee, we interviewed several people that Carl brought forward, and I think it was unanimous that Joseph was our top pick. So Carl, you want to outline some of the qualifications and rationale?
Be happy to, James. Joseph Jimick comes to us with very solid experience. For the past 3 years, he has served as the school business official in the Catskill Central School District. Prior to that, he did serve as the business official in Poughkeepsie for 1 year. And from 2010 to 2016, Joseph worked at the Brewster Central School District, which is nearby. He started there as the deputy treasurer, was brought in to do work on an extensive capital project, mostly the financial side of that. And then he was promoted in Brewster to assistant business manager. I know Joseph has served under some very experienced business officials who have all spoken very highly of his skills, of his intellect, and his dedication to his work. Joseph, academic background, he has a bachelor's of science in chemical engineering from Penn State University. He has an MBA degree from Marist College, and then he went on to earn his advanced certificate in educational leadership from the State University at New Paltz. And of course, he has his certification as a school district business leader. So I am very pleased to recommend him. I want to thank the board for holding a special meeting. Of course, Joseph, you may notice that he will not be starting until February 1st. That is because he has to transition in his current district. But I'm confident that we can move our business operations forward and have Joseph checking in with us from time to time over the course of January. And then be ready for the official start on February 1st.
Thank you, Carl, and thank you, James. As a member of the Finance Committee, I am very excited about this appointment. And I'm very excited to welcome Joseph. At this point, I think, unless we have any other questions or comments from the board. Okay, I think I'd like to move to a roll call vote then, please, Dusty.
Jocelyn Apicello,
Aye.
David Gelber,
Aye.
James Hoke,
Aye.
Madeline Julian,
Aye.
Courtney McCarthy,
Aye.
Sarah Tormey.
Aye. Carl, I see that Joseph is here with us in the audience. Now that he is officially appointed, did you want to bring him forward? I don't know if you...
I would love to invite him to say a few words and meet the entire board. That
Of
would be
course,
great.
thank you. Welcome, Joseph. Thank you for joining us this evening and congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to meet with you tonight. And I really appreciate two things. One, that you were able to accommodate this special meeting. This helps in the transition between the previous district and to Garrison. So I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate the board supporting Mr. Albano's recommendation. I feel very excited about how I will fit into your district. I love doing capital projects. You have one of those coming up, and that's always very exciting. I think it's really important to be able to improve the safety, security, and the comfort of the students, because that promotes learning. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about being your business official. And I think we're going to have a great time period together.
We're delighted to have you, Joseph.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you and welcome. I can't wait to work on the next year's budget with you. It's going to be an exciting process.
Will.
Congratulations, Joseph.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joseph, and welcome.
Hope to see you in the school soon. Okay.
As do I.
Okay. Joseph, we'll be in touch soon.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Welcome, Joseph. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Carl. It was lovely to meet Joseph. I'm going to move on now to the non-instructional appointment central treasurer for extra classroom activities account. I'm going to read the recommended action. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Garrison Union Free School District hereby appoints Genevieve Mulher as central treasurer for extra classroom activities account effective November 19th, 2020 through the annual organizational meeting of July 2021. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Oh, second.
Thank you. Carl, did you wish to speak to this briefly, please?
Sure. This responsibility was handled by Sue Hutter for a number of years. Of course, Sue also served as treasurer, But now that we have a new treasurer, Genevieve Mulhare, I think it's appropriate that she handles this responsibility. It's basically fundraising that our student government may do, and the funds. There does have to be an accounting of that, that funding and handling of that money. So Genevieve will do a great job with it.
Thank you, Carl. And I'm very pleased to see that with the restructuring of the business office, we are able to further divide up some of the duties. I think that will benefit our district in the long term. I'd like to move to a roll call vote, please, Dusty. Unless anyone had questions, comments? All right, roll call vote.
Jocelyn Apicello,
Aye.
David Gelber,
Aye.
James Hoke,
Aye.
Madeline Julian,
Aye.
Courtney McCarthy,
Aye.
Sarah Torme.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, next we move on to new business. We have a request for approval of agreement for nursing services. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Garrison Union Free School District hereby approves an agreement for nursing services with Angels on Call, Inc., and hereby authorizes the board president to execute said agreement. I'm going to ask for a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Second.
Great. Thank you. Carl, did you wish to speak briefly to this as this was another late addition?
Sure. This is a backup nursing agency. You may recall at our last meeting in November, we did appoint an agency. We approved a contract with an agency to provide nursing services to transport a child who has medical needs. This is a backup. We may never access the services, but we thought it would be wise to have a second nursing agency just in case the need was there. Nurses are in high demand and there's a real shortage out there. So we thought this would be a good idea, just being prudent.
Thank you. Unless there's any further questions, given the fact that this relates to an IEP, I would suggest you reach out directly to Carl if you do have further questions. Okay, I'm going to move to a roll call vote, please, Dusty.
Jocelyn Apicello,
Aye.
David Gelber,
Aye.
James Hoke,
Aye.
Madeline Julian,
Aye.
Courtney McCarthy,
Aye.
Sarah Torme.
Aye. Thank you. Next up, we have executive session subject to board approval. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Garrison Union Free School District hereby enters into executive session for the purpose of discussing the medical history of a particular person. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Seconded.
Okay. Dusty, can we move to a roll call vote, please?
Jocelyn Apicello,
Aye.
David Gelber,
Aye.
James Hoke,
Aye.
Madeline Julian,
Aye.
Courtney McCarthy,
Aye.
Sarah Torme.
Aye. Okay, I will see the rest of you in executive session. We will not be taking any further action at executive session. And I would like to thank Joseph again for joining us and the rest of the public for being here this evening. I'll see you all in a couple minutes. Thank you, Dusty.
You're welcome. Good night.